Welcome to the program, Rebecca.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for being able to come through. Now, as we just get in this conversation here, Malika Mumba is a health enthusiast. You run a brand, Mimic Food, which specializes in healthy eating, healthy lifestyles, healthy cookbooks. Just tell us a little bit about your background and what got you into this.
Sure. I'm originally from Zambia and currently UK based. I've lived in London for about 10 years plus. Now, regarding my brand, Mimic Food, it's all about healthy lifestyles in all aspects. Healthy eating is my forte. Through my website, social platforms, as well as cookbooks, my mission is getting people to switch from their occasional diet mentality and forever adapting to a healthy lifestyle. Now, by forever, I don't mean 24/7, 365 days a year of being top notch.
Okay, so when I'm actually interested, your brand name is Mimic Food.
Yes.
Why Mimic Food?
Oh, that's a good question, Shasho. So just to take you through my journey, to answer that question, I'm going to have to take you back to where it all began and how I selected my brand name. I began healthy blogging many years ago, to be precise, maybe about 5-6 years ago. This journey all started when I was going through severe panic attacks as well as anxiety. You can ask anyone in my family. So after so many doctor visits and they couldn't find anything wrong with me, thank God. And when I say anything, Shasho, I'm not exaggerating. I mean, they could not find anything wrong with me. I did every test. I actually remember going to visit one doctor, one male doctor, very handsome, that said, there's nothing wrong with you, Malika. I think all you have to do is just get married now because we've done everything. So they opted to saying that I was suffering from severe anxiety. And personally, I thought, I don't know anything that could be stressing me to this level of visiting the hospital frequently. I don't have any kids yet. I'm not married yet. So no, I didn't believe in what they said. So now, here's what's exciting, yeah. Rather than going down the medication route that was advised by doctors, I decided to treat the condition by adapting to a healthy lifestyle. So this is how it all started. I began writing down and monitoring everything that I ate so that I could identify what I was reacting to. And when I say reacting, I mean, I don't know if you're familiar with panic attacks, but what happens is your heart starts racing. You think, oh my God, my heart's racing. I need to rush to the hospital. Oh my God, I'm going to die. Oh my God, my heart is going to jump out. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You panic. So I started writing down and monitoring everything I ate so that I could notice what was making me feel that way. Now, a lot of writing was going on in books and buying books and buying books. I had so many books of me writing notes and blah, blah, blah. And then one of my mates said, you know what? Instead of writing all these things in a book, why not start a blog? I'm like, no, blogging is not for me, and blah, blah, blah. He goes, no, I'm not saying it's for you. I'm just saying instead of you putting this information into a book, just put it on a website or somewhere. At the time, you can ask any of my siblings or nephews, Eddie. I didn't even know how to cook. So that's where my brand name comes from, because initially I started mimicking what other healthy people were cooking. And then as time passed, I actually went ahead in taking a course in nutrition. Most people don't know this. And then this eventually branched off into healthy blogging, as well as working and collaborating with healthy top brands.
Okay, so it just became
Yes, exactly. I went through so many phases where, for example, I'll be in a cinema on a date, and then suddenly I just have this panicky feeling. I feel like, oh my God, I'm having a panic attack. Oh my God, I need to go to the hospital. And then I get there, and the doctors are like, there's nothing wrong with you, love. You're just having a panic attack. All you need to do is just pop these anxiety medication pills. And I thought to myself, no, I'm not going to become a victim of you can't find what's wrong with me. So let's just say it's anxiety and then I'm popping pills. No.
Definitely a wise course. But as you were growing up, did you ever see yourself being a brand of, being an ambassador of healthy lifestyle, healthy eating? Is this something you saw yourself doing?
Absolutely not. You can ask anyone. Actually, my dream career growing up was to be a dancer. You can ask anyone who knew me at Rhodes Park School. I was always in dance groups, you know. If not leading, at least one of the members. My mom completely hated that phase. Trust me, I actually remember her face frowning. Hi, Mom. It was fun and thinking back, hilarious as well. But just to answer your question again, I never ever saw myself going down this route. Healthy lifestyle blogging? No. This is why I always tell people that everything that's happening in your life is leading to something greater. Trust the process. Because a lot of people, think that I just woke up and saw my neighbor blogging and thought, oh, you know what, Naine, I'm going to start blogging as well. No, I went through personal health experiences.
And I've definitely seen you pushing this healthy lifestyle, this healthy brand. Mainly, I saw you in a Levanto article. You're dressed in some Zambian traditional skirt or something, and you're holding a tray of like Zambian healthy snacks. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Thanks to being featured first in the Daily Nation newspaper, that picture is actually circulating before its true purpose is revealed. And as usual, Mwevantu got a hold of it. So I can't really give much away, but I must say that myself and my team worked on something really interesting during my last trip to Zambia. And all I can say is I have something really big cooking and in the pipeline for any people in Zambia that would like to shed a couple of pounds. So that's what that picture is all about.
Amongst, I guess, your titles here is cookbooks. When you talk about healthy eating, I think one of the things people always have a challenge when it comes to selecting what exactly is healthy as opposed to what isn't healthy. How would you be able to advise someone listening and thinking, okay, look, I also get these attacks and maybe I need to change my food, but where do I start from when I start thinking about food? How do I start thinking this is healthy, this isn't, or I just need to cut down on this and increasing this?
So mainly, when it comes to health, I'm a firm believer of you are what you eat. So definitely what you inject into your body plays a huge role in just your whole being. Regarding which healthy foods to select, I always recommend, eating whole foods, choosing organic foods, eating foods that are in their natural form, avoiding processed foods, avoiding sugar, avoiding fizzy drinks. All that stuff is not good for our bodies. And I actually now do healthy tips on my YouTube channel. So that would be good as well for anyone who's looking to take a positive turn in their health. So normally when I put someone on a diet plan, I don't believe in starving, you know, because I've seen some diet plans where people are on there and they're having one meal a day. No, I don't believe in starving. That's not good for the body. You just need to eat the right healthy foods in the right quantity. So remember, whole foods, organic, foods that are in their natural form. I'll give you an example of healthy complex carbs. Sweet potatoes, butternut.
So, if we're looking at examples, someone wants to know where can I start when we're looking at some healthy foods that can be found in Zambia. What would you tell people to be looking at? Because even for a while now, we've kind of been having this debate about whether meat itself is very healthy, because that's what people eat every single day. What advice would you have for people?
I would advise, first of all, to start slow. You don't just wake up and say, oh, meat is not good for me, so I'm just cutting everything off. Sugar is not good for me, I'm cutting everything off. No, start slow. Secondly, I would advise, especially if you're going through a condition, start writing down and monitoring everything that you eat. I promise you, you will notice what you're reacting to. Start avoiding all these processed foods, all these foods with packaging and labels that, names of stuff, ingredients that we can't even pronounce. Go the natural and organic foods way. I promise you, you'll feel better. And also, a bit of research is good as well. Go on Google, do a bit of research, find out what foods to eat for certain conditions. Yeah, we all start from somewhere. And then slowly but surely, you get yourself to a healthier lifestyle. Yeah. And I just wanted to add to this, because actually it's my unique selling point. Because most healthy bloggers, are just all about what you're eating. Oh, you should eat healthy. It's not just about what you're eating. A healthy lifestyle is about all aspects of your life. Because imagine you're eating well, but you're not thinking right, you're not working out, you're in an environment that's very toxic. This is where I'm trying to get people to eat healthy, to think right, to live positively.
I definitely do agree with you on that. A healthy lifestyle definitely involves the mental as well as the physical aspects.
Yeah.
As you're talking about this, I know you also have been working hand in hand with Book World. You seem to be very interested not only in the food, but also what we put in our minds. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Oh yes, Book World. I recently created a YouTube channel, and on there, some of my content is I have a motivational book club where every month I talk about a book that I feel has changed my life or I feel would be an inspiring read. So based on motivational comment reviews, my team and myself select a winner at the end of the month, and then he or she is now able to walk into any of the Book World stores and pick up a free motivational book. People that have actually been following me for a very long time know that I am such a motivational bookworm. I believe it's good to stay motivated no matter what you're going through in life. People have actually asked me if I'm now going down the motivational route, but I'm like, no guys, this is just something I've always done. I just believe it's good to stay motivated. I love to read such books because, this is how I stay sane, by gathering such knowledge. So when I created my YouTube channel, this was easy. That's one of the first things that I thought of as my content, how I can start blessing people as well with motivational books. And then Book World came along.
to keep on working?
Oh, Shasho, my inspiration comes from a lot of sources. First of all, my strength comes from God. I draw my strength from God, who's always there for me, up, down, left, right. Emphasis on the always. Some days I wake up and I'm like, oh, really another day filled with avocados and cashew nut milk, or something. But then I bounce back, which is what life is all about. And we all go through those days. The most important thing is not to stay down. Rest. If you're tired, rest, but don't quit. This is why I always insist on reviewing who you're following on social media. Because some people, let's say some of the people I follow, when I'm having a bad day and I see one of their posts, I snap back. They remind you of who you are. Whereas some people's posts are just draining and just showing you where they went to eat. Like, what am I learning from you? I am also massively inspired by my mom, Ramata, who's raised me with words like, you can have, be, or do anything you want in life. Never ever let anyone make you feel like they're more special than you. No one has two heads. If they can do it, you can do it even better.
Wow, I love that. Monica, before I let you go, maybe you can also give out the social media handles that people who are interested in following your journey and being inspired by you can definitely do that.
Sure. Website is www.malaikamumba.com, and most of my socials, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat, are all Malaika Mumba. I love my name. And then, of course, my brand, Mimic Food.
Malaika, it's been an absolute pleasure. So before I let you go, what would you advise, your favorite healthy but delicious meal that someone else can copy and pick up on today?
You know what the funny thing is? I don't have a favorite meal. I've always been very picky with everything I eat. But then I must say that what I classify as a yummy meal is healthy carbs. For example, sweet potatoes or yam. Some grilled protein on the side. And then also a nice salad or some greens. So there you have it. Healthy proteins, healthy complex carbs, healthy oils, and loads of greens. So my plate always looks nice and colorful.
Thank you very much for coming through, Monica. It's been an absolute pleasure speaking with you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Have a great day.
You too, and stay blessed.